The more niche it is, the more you can just talk openly about that niche. You don't have to do that much other than just show your passion. The more general it is, the more it comes down to how good the content is.
So we have our third event of the year.
Is it third?
I think it is.
Yeah, I think you're right.
They come quickly.
They've done very well.
They've done really well. But this one's invite only.
This one's a very different event. If this one works, we're going to end up doing 2 strands of events. One strand, which is behind the curtain, which are the 2 events we've had so far. We have sort of 120 people who come to the office, first come, first serve, and it's been very, very successful to date. But this strand is more like a masterclass. Every other TikTok event that's been done is very much like, this is what TikTok is, this is why you should like it. The problem people have with TikTok right now is like, oh, I haven't really used the app, haven't really seen it, not sure really what to do. So tonight we're going to take 50 clients that are interested in learning more about TikTok. We're bringing in some of the biggest TikTok influencers in the UK, and we're making them make TikToks with influencers. And that's it. You're helping out because obviously now you've hit the Millie squad.
I hit the mill, and I think that, you know, cemented me in the hall of GOAT TikTokers.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
you know, we're always trying to push boundaries, always trying to do something a tiny bit different. Everyone else is talking about how great TikTok is. We're going to show how great TikTok is.
wow! You are energetic and ready for this evening's event. Are you involved in the setup today?
I am. Not as much as usual, but I'm about to start helping with the pumpkins.
Smaller number of people, it's about 50 to 60 clients have got tickets.
I like your help, man.
You like my help? We're really going all out with the theme, with the Halloween theme.
Yeah, with the Tik or Treat.
Tick or treat?
Yeah.
TikTok or treat? That's a brilliant title.
Look, it's Harry.
Hello.
You look like you're on a plane.
No, he's on the train.
I'm meeting you at the station. Just waiting for Harry to get off the train from Birmingham. He's been at a meeting this morning. He's noticing all the video cameras around. Everyone's on a vlog all day, every day. Good to see you.
All I've got is this silly Gap bag. What you didn't see on the vlog yesterday was I was told at 5 o'clock I was meant to be going to Birmingham tomorrow morning, and I had a meeting there at 10 AM. So what I did, instead of going home and getting a really early train, which I hate doing, I went up really late, so I got a train at 10:30 PM. I arrived at my hotel in Birmingham at 1 AM, went to sleep, woke up fresh.
Who are you seeing?
Our good friends at Nivea, or Beiersdorf, been working with them for about a year. We're opening ourselves up to more of the different brand managers, so rather than just having a single point of contact, we're going to have multiple for all the different brands.
Talking about the North, is business now and our agencies too London-centric?
Sometimes you can get caught in that problem. You know, you think of your general consumer in London as a very different person to your general consumer in Manchester. So I think that sometimes, yeah, agencies or people that work in agencies in London sometimes become too London-centric and think about everything as if it was in London, and it isn't. If you're targeting the UK, you need to create campaigns that are going to work across the UK for different people. I think also there's a huge shift in different companies being in different parts of the country. There's so many different clients around the country, and again, they're not just in London, despite the stereotype being that every brand is in London or has an office in London. If you look at Channel 4 and how they've taken so many workers to Leeds, and how the BBC, when they relocated, you know, they took a huge amount of the workforce up to Manchester. So I think it's diversifying massively. If you're an agency, you're looking for business, don't just think about it in London, think about it across the UK.
I wanted your opinion on what it takes to, I suppose, become a leader in one of these niche communities. We talk about these niche communities, but I don't think we've actually touched on what it takes from the creator side or the influencer side.
It's an interesting one. The way people grow is just by actually being into the thing that they're talking about and then producing lots of good content. Every influencer really starts with something very, very specific. You can't build a general audience. It's very difficult, because why would anybody follow you? And the best reasons are niche reasons. The more obscure something is, the less likely you're going to see it elsewhere. You know, people end up in these niche communities for all sorts of reasons. Sometimes it's an accident. Something happens in their life. It changes something. Now they start talking about it. All of a sudden they find a new community. The more niche it is, the more you can just talk openly about that niche. You don't have to do that much other than just show your passion. The more general it is, the more it comes down to how good the content is.
People arriving now?
Event. Yeah, people should be arriving in a minute. Vicky's arrived, we've got our speakers arriving soon.
That's great.
All decorated.
Lovely. And there's no one here at the moment,
No.
but
But, hang on.
It's totting up. And the fact is, everyone's talking about TikTok. We've seen a huge impact of TikTok in popular culture over the last couple of months, with records hitting #1 just because of their involvement on TikTok.
You are a traditional photographer. What's the difference between what you do and what sort of people put up on Instagram?
If people can kind of rise up and use it as a way of like propelling their own content, so if you go on my Instagram at @AdaVisual, I'm very focused on telling the stories of the photos. You know, the way I like to present it is my own way, and it's really given me a great opportunity to kind of push myself.
And giving you an audience, right? Giving you people that will see your stuff. You can get it into the Explore tab, you can get it into hashtags, you can find the different communities of things you're taking photos of. You can just get to the people that want to see that stuff. Whereas before, you put it up on our website and just hope that people found it. Yeah. Very different. First of all, I want to thank you for coming tonight. It's a bit of a smaller event than we normally put on, but that's because we're really trying to bring people together in order to learn something tonight that's slightly different. Everybody has been talking about TikTok for the last 6 to 12 months. What better than coming out of an event tonight and knowing actually how to create a TikTok alongside some of our amazing influencers here tonight?
How are you guys creating content at the moment on TikTok, and how long have you been on the platforms yourselves?
I've been on the platform since 2017, I think. The way I've created content has changed hugely in that time, depending on how the platform has grown itself.
Similar to Vicky, I started 2 years ago. Yeah, it's changed a lot. It started off very basic, filming on your phone. So I think that's how it's going. I'm seeing a lot of more high quality videos on there now.
I started in 2017 as well, and I started with like comedy videos with my little sister. They started really well, and then it was your like original content that got a lot more views and a lot more likes.
I think as a label, it's been in our primary focus probably for the last year. In terms of artists, we're encouraging more and more by the day to join up. I think it's, you know, the most exciting new platform out there.
So what sort of results are you guys kind of seeing from the platform at the moment in terms of your records and your sales?
There are obvious examples. Old Town Road was very much, again, another Sony track that started very much on TikTok. The challenge and great thing for record labels is all this stuff starts organically. That's what gets us excited about artists. That's why we sign records, is be it a band selling out, you know, a gig that's bigger than you expected, or a rapper from Croydon suddenly being listened to on the other side of the world. I think that's what TikTok does. It's a way of bringing music to audiences that weren't there before, and when an audience is there, it's a no-brainer for a record label to get involved and try and take it further.
And I think that transfers over to other creators as well in terms of being able to get more engagement and more reach to smaller people rather than Instagram or YouTube. It's much more easy to build your following on TikTok at the moment. Would you guys agree with that?
Yeah, 100%. Even if you're like 10-year-old kid that just wants to join in, or you're a commercial publisher that wants to get on board, it is the best platform to grow at the moment, just because I think people understand it a lot quicker, and if you get people that understand it doing it, obviously you go 10 times faster. But it's been 2 years since I've started from scratch, so to know that it's still possible to build it in that way is really special, and I think it's got something there that a lot of people underestimate.
Yeah, so we pushed people out of their comfort zone this evening. We made people create TikToks in front of everyone else, which was
no
good
one
fun.
likes doing that.
Yeah, no one likes doing that, but yeah, in general, I think everyone enjoyed it. Very different. I think people leave tonight having learned quite a lot. Learned about the platform, what it looks like, how it works. Very, very grateful for Vicky, Molly, and Laura for coming down and helping us out. Just another sort of Tuesday evening at the Gay Agency. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming along. Good handshake. Well done. We'll see you tomorrow.